What's up, people? It's your man, no other, your brother, Urban Lover, coming from your mama's basement, because definitely not mine, because my mom don't even have a basement. She live in a freaking patio on the back with just a bump bed, you know, and getting rain smacked in the face. But anyway, the Lakers play the Spurs. I was going to make a video about who I think should start and my reasons why, but I wanted to wait till after they play the Spurs, and this is the main reason why. First and foremost, y'all got to give hats off to Greg Popovich. If you don't respect Greg Popovich, you're not a basketball fan. You're just an individual fan of a certain player or a certain team, and you're just biased. But Greg Popovich is a hell of a coach. He has them guys in there studying film. This is the main reason why every year San Antonio makes the playoff. Every freaking year they makes the playoff. I don't care who they got there. They might get bumped in the first round, second round, wherever it may be. But every year the Spurs make the playoff in the very tough West, and a lot of people fail to realize that. So, and forgive me too, because I might be going off and on because you know, I'm a little bit under the weather. Not running the weather, my nose is just running, and I'm drinking a little bit of water because I'm about to get out here and get busy to work. But I had to drop this video. But anyway, now everybody was talking about, you know, Luke Walton rotation, who he had in this and that. Luke Walton been the same Luke Walton since we first got him. Stubborn, always run that hockey, you know, rotation, 5 men, 5 men out. Always taking out the hot hand. Anybody that's been following me from day one when we got Luke Walton, goddamn, Luke Walker. Anyway, anybody that been following me, been following me since we got Luke Walton. God, Luke Walton can't get the guy's name right, just like he can't get his rotation right. But anyway, since he's been out coach, he has always been stubborn, always bad with rotation, always bad with time management. And one thing about it is this is Luke Walton's problem. He's too humble, too soft. Yeah, he is too soft. He's too soft. I gotta admit, he's too soft. And the reason why I'm saying that is this: he tries his best to make sure that everybody on that roster in that rotation get opportunity to play. He's no KCP is struggling, right? Instead of limiting KCP minutes, you got to plan. Plus, on top of that, remember, KCP is making $12 million. And I know a lot of people say, well, yeah, you're making $12 million. But think about it. We set down Lou Alding, right? He should go ahead and sit KCP out. Because here's the problem. And this is the reason why I say I don't put all the fault on Luke Walton, but also on LeBron James. Because look at the roster we have. You went out and you already had Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball. That's 2 guards right there, right? Then you went and got Rondo, Lance Stevenson, and you re-signed KCP. That's a 5-guard rotation right there. And you got to play them. That's the problem. You got to play them. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of this. Because these are the same people that LeBron agreed on to come back to the team. Now, the only thing I can say is this. At the end of the day, and this is the reason why I can't really defend Luke, because I know that if LeBron wasn't there, Luke would still run that 5 in, 5 out rotation. Regardless of what we the fans say, that is Luke. The only difference is I know Luke would probably went out and got some shooters, because I know for a fact that's not the offense that he wants to run. But a lot of people keep telling me, oh, this is the Luke Walton system. The only time you seen Luke Walton system was the previous 2 games, because he actually had Lonzo Ball starting. Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Kyle Kuzma, they know Luke Walton system. All the new guys don't know it. LeBron said himself, we haven't practiced hardly at all, because we had 8 games in 11 days or something like that, he said in his interview. So it's letting you know they're not practicing. So they learn it as they go on the court. So yeah, there's going to be some frustration where they're not going to be pulling out games. They're not going to be winning. You know, they might get blown out here and there, because like I said before, they're still trying to figure out each other person. But my biggest problem is this. This is the reason why I said that Lonzo Ball should come off the bench. And I know a lot of y'all might disagree with me, but if Lonzo Ball does not have the ball, he is a shadow of himself. He is not a shooter. Listen, the media, the fan base is trying to make Lonzo Ball into something that he's not. It's the same thing I said about Kyle Kuzma. You're trying to play him at center when he's not a freaking center. He's better at the 4 and 3. You start to see this when Brandon Ingram went down and Kuzma started to pick up and elevate his game. Same thing with Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball creates better when he has the ball in his hand. Now, he might hit a shot here and there as an off guard, but not on a consistent basis. And that's what people fail to realize. He's not consistent enough to be an off guard. He doesn't have the, I'm not gonna say he lacks it, but he doesn't have the I can say motivation. I'm saying what I'm trying to look for it. I can't think of the word right now, but he doesn't have it. He doesn't have that if yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see him, he still played like non-emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, he just go with the flow. Like, whatever the coach want me to do, I'm doing. I'm here to win, which is cool because he's a coach player. But the problem is, Lonzo Ball is effective with the ball in his hand. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys. That's why, like I said before, if Kuzma start, then yeah, I would start Lonzo Ball. But LeBron James have to give up that ball majority of the time. LeBron James is the one that can't play off the ball. We are actually playing to LeBron game, and it does not work. Every game we done been in, we didn't even give LeBron James opportunity times to win games. And a lot of time it fell flat. Because what you fail to realize, last year, we could put the ball in Brandon Ingram hand, Lonzo Ball hand, Kuzma hand, even freaking Jordan Clarkson with his hand. I know a lot of y'all call Jordan Clarkson trash, but at that time we could put it in their hands and these guys could create because all of them can ISO and actually score. That's the thing. Like, LeBron James have to understand and realize you don't have to have the ball all the time, big brother. You can actually play off the ball. Go down low, post up, down low, and get the ball down low. You freaking 260 pounds. You're the biggest guy on the team. After JaVale McGee, we do not have a center to play small ball. And I told y'all guys, that's why I didn't want to give Williams so much credit. Because, like I stated before, Williams comes in, not a bad guy, but he's getting on too much height advantage. They taking advantage of Williams. When Williams come in, they bring in Paul Gasol. They line up as Paul Gasol, Rudy Gay, and Elt-Ridge. And they just take advantage of the inside. So that way the Lakers got to crash in to help out. And what happened? They leave three-pointers wide open. San Antonio, listen, Greg Popovich is a hell of a coach, man. And y'all need to understand and realize that. But like I said before, and I say it over and over again, you know, there's only one loss. I know a lot of people said that Rondo should have took the shot. Listen, there's a lot of things. We just can't blame it on one player. We can't blame, like I said, I'm not blaming all LeBron James. I'm just saying as going forward, when Luke Walton run that small ball, LeBron James got to play down low. That's the only way. Listen, LeBron James got to play down low. He can't run up-tempo every freaking possession. I told you guys that. Him and Rondo, yeah, they might be IQ savvy and all that, but at the end of the day, because they have no low-post player, it's hard to run a half-court set with no low-post player. It doesn't work. And this is the thing. Like, Lance Stevenson, hot, once again, like, listen, for Lakers fans, we already know. When somebody's hot, they going on the bench. You got to be cool to stay in the game. That's how I work with Luke Walton. Lance Stevenson hot, they put him on the bench. You know, had a good game. I know a lot of people say, well, you know, why did he bring Rondo in? You know, Rondo got suspended. You know, coming back from suspension. Rondo still had a good game. Yeah, he made that bogus layup, but he still had a good game. Lonzo Ball didn't have a good game. Josh Hart has not been playing stellar defense since he been playing this whole season so far. I know a lot of people are so hyped up on this offense, but y'all fail to realize some of KCP ain't been playing defense. You know, they've been getting beat on D. Look at the guards that they're playing. They're beating them on defense. So at the end of the day, we kind of hurting at that level too. So here's my thing. We got to just be patient. Hope that Luke Walton and LeBron James figure it out because this is a long season. We're going to have some ups and downs. We're going to have some bumpy roads. But at the end of the day, when they run that small ball, LeBron James have to run that center spot. He's the biggest physical guy. Well, not physical, but offensive-wise, he's physical. But I'm telling you, that's why I made that video and said if he played the Julius Randle spot, Luke Walton, it will fit Luke Walton's system. Right now, the only thing he's doing, he's bringing the ball down, but he's not, you know, he's bringing the ball down. He's doing what Julius Randle do. But the whole problem about him is that when it comes on defense, LeBron James play good man-to-man away from the paint. But when it comes to being in that paint, he won't touch it. Won't touch it with a foot pole, man. You won't touch it. Yeah, if you want to win games, man, sometimes you got to dig deep. As a leader, you got to dig deep and show these guys you're going to get down and get dirty with them. If you're not playing defense or you're not, sacrificing your position in order to help these young guys elevate to the next level, just as bad as the young players. So when somebody said that the players around LeBron is trash, no, LeBron James is just as bad as them. I know he probably put up a lot of points. At the end of the day, it's about winning games. It's not about you putting up 35 points, 11 rebounds, or, and 18 assists or whatever. It's also about winning games. It doesn't matter because, yeah, your stats look good, but when it comes to winning losses, it's all about making that playoffs. You know what I mean? So that's the thing in a nutshell. What people fail to realize, I'm not caught up on stats. I'm caught up about playing defense, understanding your rotation, learning how to switch off your man, communicating. You know what I'm saying? Having less turnover ratio and playing as a team. You're not going to beat nobody playing ISO ball. They were playing ISO ball this game. You can say what you want. Go look at the assists. Not that many assists. Playing a lot of ISO balls. Lonzo Ball barely had the ball. He had a bad game, but that's not his game. And y'all keep trying to force this guy to play off ball, and that's why I keep telling y'all it's not going to work. The only way it can work with Lonzo Ball in that starting rotation if he has the ball the majority of the time. This is the main reason why I said that Rondo should start, only because he is not going to give LeBron James the ball every freaking time. Lonzo Ball will give LeBron James the ball, and he'll just run to a spot or cut whatever it is, but that's not his game. And they trying to make him into something that he's not. And then the fan base who only follow LeBron, who don't really watch Lonzo, first thing they come out when he have a bad game, oh, he's trash. 3 good games, and now all of a sudden he's trash. Josh Hart, a couple good games, not good on defense, couple good games. Oh, Josh Hart's trash too. I'm watching him in the comment section. I said, these guys don't watch basketball. They only either watch ESPN or YouTube or the games that come on NBC and ABC. Some of them probably have NBA League Pass, so they don't watch the games. You know, and those that do watch the game are just biased because they're not going to call out their favorite player. Me, I'm going to call everybody out. That's how I look at it. I'm going to call everybody out, from the coach, from the front office to the coach, even down to your best player. I don't give a hell. That's just me. I'm a critiquer. I'm not going to sit there and say, well, they need to do this, they need to make sure LeBron. No, I'm not going to do that. I made a video before and I said it again. LeBron James needs to play the Julius Randle role. If you want to bring the ball down, that's cool. But you got to sacrifice yourself on defense, young blood. You got to get in that middle and bang bodies with some of them guys down there. And you know, if you see if you see Elt-Ridge killing people down low, right? Your main thing is to take over. You know what I mean? That's your main thing. And Elt-Ridge ain't really do that. It was DeMar DeRozan. And who DeMar DeRozan was toasting? Josh Hart this game. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Josh Hart has not been playing pretty good either on defense. DeMar DeRozan was giving them freaking footwork. You know, Brian Forbes came in and had 16 points, Rudy Gay 16, and Patty Mills 10. But the biggest thing is that they passed the ball a lot. They passed it around. Look how many times Paul Gasol, you know, got open. And look how Paul Gasol dominated in the inside. 12 rebounds. He only played 17 minutes. He had 12 rebounds, 11 points. This guy, 89 years old. DeMar DeRozan had 12 rebounds. Rudy Gay had 10 rebounds. DeMar DeRozan had 8 assists. Rudy Gay had 5 because they passed the ball around. You look at the Lakers, man. Like I said, they're playing a lot of ISO this game. The highest freaking assist player was Rajon Rondo. Lonzo Ball, like I said, he only had 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. And that's why I said this is going to hurt Luke Walton when it comes to that 5-guard rotation. He got to play these guys. Why? Because these are LeBron James people. You got to play them. Got to play them, man. That's why, like I said today, you know, Rondo should start. Lonzo should come in with freaking Kyle Kuzma, because I know when Brandon Ingram come back, eventually Brandon Ingram will probably get that small 4 spot. I know it's going to happen. Me personally, like I said, I would rather for Brandon Ingram play the 2, but then we have 6 guards. It's not going to happen with all these guards. It's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? Then you got Super Z. He comes in. He only played 2 minutes, so I'm not even going to critique him. He only played 2 minutes. But my thing at the end of the day is that the rotation need to be much better. They need to figure out what they're going to do towards the end. Because me personally, when Brandon will come back, this is where I would go. If you want to go small ball, you got to tell LeBron James to play that center spot. Not Kyle Kuzma, not no freaking Williams. He got to play the center spot. He's 6'8", 260. He's the biggest dude on that team, and he can push people off the block. Use his body. You know what I mean? If Lonzo Ball, the previous game, can stop Jokic from, you know, scoring on 2 possessions, and he's only freaking, he probably like what, 210, or I don't even know if he's 210. I don't know what Lonzo is, but he's small. He's way smaller than LeBron James. LeBron James could do the exact same thing. You know what I mean? If you can sit there and say that, you know, the players can run up and down the court every game, they should not be tired. Then you can play also, you know, sacrifice your game and play defense down low. You can score 130 points. It don't matter how many points you score. It's all about defense, communication. You know what I mean? Rotating, you know, man-to-man, man-to-man pickups, you know, yelling out, not just yelling out, but also getting in the ground with your players. See, everybody looking at offense. Nobody really call out the defense. The Lakers, all these games, the Lakers been in. Every game the Lakers been in. 3 of these games, the Lakers allow LeBron James to put the team on his back. And, you know, you see the results. But like I said, I'm not beating on LeBron James. I'm just saying at the end of the day, LeBron James need to play the center spot when he goes small ball. And also, Lonzo Ball, if he's going to start, Lonzo Ball needs to have that ball at least 80% of the time. When Lonzo Ball got the ball, they can push. When you play a half-court set, that does not fit Lonzo Ball's style of play. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Same thing with Kyle Kuzma. It's better when they're running. When they're running, that's when you see the young Lakers at their best. If y'all notice, when we played against Denver and Phoenix, when they was running and LeBron James was running with them, they were winning. This game right here, they wanted to slow down you playing to San Antonio's trap defense. That's what San Antonio likes to do. San Antonio is what? Listen, Greg Popovich is a freaking. He's a mad scientist. You know, he's evil. All right, he's Mr. Evil, and what he does is, if he can get you to play his style of basketball, He's going to win 95% of the time. This is the reason why the Spurs always dominate LeBron James type teams. Even with Dwayne Wade and with Chris Bosh, he always dominate. Because at the end of the day, that's what Greg Popovich wants you to do. He wants you to play into his rhythm. If you're running, you actually would happen if they start running. That means Paul Gasol had to sit down. Elt-Ridge had to play the center spot, and LeBron James could play Elt-Ridge. And believe me, if LeBron James would sacrifice his body, he could push Elt-Ridge off the block and make him take them jumpers. I'd rather die with Elt-Ridge taking jump. Even though I know Elt-Ridge can hit them jumpers, but when you got somebody physical on him, body to body, putting body on him, it wears him down to the point he's not going to score on a repeated basis. But when you just being loose and letting the guy get 5 spacing, he's going to hit those shots. You got to do your research on these guys. One thing about San Antonio, they can hit these jump shots. Another thing about them, they got hell of a ball movement. Every team is a replica of San Antonio Spurs, even the Golden State Warriors. So you got to play them. And remember, they just got blown out. I forgot they got blown out by, but San Antonio got blown out a couple games ago by a certain team. And that's why I said I wanted to see this before I even talk about a lot of other things, because we as fans, we get so hyped up on 2 games and say, damn, yo, we looking good, blah blah blah. And then here come that 3rd game. It's like we still the same Lakers like we was last year. Win 3 games, lose 1. Win 4 games, lose 3. And we start to digress. And that's my biggest problem. The whole thing starts with defense, and also guys trusting each other. So all the guys were at fault, not just LeBron James, not just Luke Walton, everybody, because they had an E for effort. They didn't really try as hard. They didn't try as hard because we were beating them by 11 points. They got settled. Instead of them just kept running. When they was up by 11, that was the time to take LeBron James out to give him a rest. Let the young guys come in, let them run, let them keep the score going, and then after a 4-minute break, if San Antonio started cutting to the lead, you bring LeBron James in. You don't take LeBron James out when it's a 2-point differential. You don't do that, because then when he comes back in, they're down by 6. You know what I'm saying? So you don't do that, because the Spurs see an opportunity. LeBron James is out. Let's go ahead and attack. And that's what they did. So when fans sit there and say, oh, they didn't do nothing without LeBron James, no, because there were games where the Lakers bench actually brought the team back into the game. Matter of fact, Lance Stevens is one of them. Lonzo Ball, the 2nd game back, brought the team back when they played Houston. But a lot of people fail to realize that because they so focused on LeBron James. Like I said in the day, and I said over and over again, you can run. LeBron James can run the Julius Randle spot. He does it real good, run up down the court, but he's going to get tired. He's not going to run every single play. And you've seen it with the half-court set. They stopped random half-court sets, and right now it's not good because, remember, LeBron James said they didn't practice. So if they didn't practice, a lot of guys don't know each other's strength and weakness. JaVale McGee didn't look good this game. Played pretty good defensive-wise at the beginning, but he didn't really do too much, you know what I'm saying, because they shut that down. One thing about San Antonio, man, like I said, Greg Popovich, he had them boys in there studying, understanding the footage, and he'll get there and say and execute, and they execute what they study. San Antonio's not one of the teams that you're just going to go and push over. And that's the whole thing in a nutshell. I don't care if they freaking if they freaking lose 5 games in a row. San Antonio will find a way to make it to the playoff. But this video getting too long, man. I hope I make sure I said everything out. But you got to keep this in mind. Like I said, what do you do with a 5-guard rotation if you're Luke Walton? A lot of people don't understand. And I said, then also he had that trash squad in with LeBron James at one point in time. But, it is what it is, man. My thing at the day is that I made this video. And I made this videos back again about what's going to happen to Luke Walton. Fans already called for us here. I told y'all, every year we pick and choose who we're going to attack. This year's Luke Walton. What was it? 2nd year, everybody was coming at me. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, Irvin. Oh, Luke Walton will get fired. Oh, Luke Walton know what he done. Now they say, this rotation sucks. Oh my gosh. This is the main reason why I try to stay non-biased, man. I calm as I see it. But anyway, this video getting too long. Hey, listen, y'all have a blessed day. Take care. Be safe out there. And much love to all you guys. And keep this in mind. Remember, we all might disagree and might have different opinions. But we all want one thing, and that's to see the Lakers get back to the top. Y'all take care.